Welcome everyone to a ranked 1v1 with two very cool players, and apologies for the scoreboard. Let's disable the scoreboard real quick. We have McCluffy playing as the Mayans on the left side of the map. And this map is Arabia, by the way. And on the other side of the map we have the legend from way back in the day, the player who sadly has a life, has a job, has full-time responsibilities, and plays just for fun, is still well over 2K. I am Chris, playing as the Persians in the blue. Now let's take a look at the map. This is Arabia. Both players are a little toward the south, the top of the map a little bit more open, as we have McCluffy playing from the east of the west of the map, and IamChris playing to the southeast. The gold position pretty good, and actually hold on, another setting I can there we go, enable enhanced graphics, sharpen things up a bit for you. We've got a nicely protected gold, or potential to protect gold, from its opponent, and the berry is nicely protected behind the town center, so not too bad of a position. As far as the hills, this hill could be a problem if McCluffy gets a hold of that. On the other side, McCluffy has berries right at the base of a hill at the very front of his base. Not great. The gold position is equally good, and the wood line, he's got a nice wood line directly in the back. Chris also has that wood line potential, but has chosen to go for one to the side that's a little bit closer. And both players just building up, scouting out the map. And McCluffy pushing in a deer, or an ostrich. Chris pushing in a zebra. Both of them bringing in a rhinoceros at this moment. So very much the same. 4 on wood for McCluffy, meaning probably some kind of Dark Age, some kind of barracks play, whether men at arms or militia. And the same for Chris. Barracks, it's a pre-milled rush for Chris, and McCluffy, I don't know. McCluffy does not seem to be building the barracks at the moment. Also not building a mill yet, and this is a normal mill timing, so I wonder if McCluffy is just waiting on the wood for that barracks. If so, that was a misplay. Nope, dropping the mill. So we have a pre-milled rush coming out for Chris. McCluffy has not yet scouted that at all, and no reason to really think so, except the score for Chris is a bit higher at the moment, probably just because of the barracks being placed. A second zebra and ostrich more coming in for each player. And now the mill placed for Chris. And these timings are clean. Chris able to get out 2, should be 3 militia any moment here, creating villagers. Always prioritize the villagers. Nope, it's a 2 militia rush. Okay, so this is what we saw from the King of the Desert, and this is a pretty King of the Desert-y Arabia. Hill on the front of each player's base, and pretty open. So the 2 militia rush coming out for Chris, and he's heading across the map. And has he even scouted anything yet? Chris has not scouted a thing, and fortunately for him is going to find McCluffy building a barracks. So Chris going to try to get in there in a hurry. McCluffy notices, going to be able to quick wall that villager in and get the barracks down, going for a rush of his own. Quick walls coming down. These militia have caused the quick walls to come in, and the scout wasn't there to prevent that sort of play, as the scout dives around a little bit faster. Now I'm going to try something. Graphics setting. And let's see. I guess it's in settings. And we're going to turn this on. Okay, boom. That's what we want. But when we click on it, nice. Last time I did this, it was filled in, and that was not at all what we wanted. But we do want this not filled in. The quick wall's coming down on the wood line for McCluffy, but one of these villagers exposed, having to pull the other villagers The scout trying to block. Gonna be able to do so. Yeah, that villager is a goner. But the scout does take some big hits. One of the militia go down. But I would call that a successful 2 militia drush. Quick Will's forced in a lot of places. The eco idled as this villager still chills out by the barracks that he's just finished. And a villager killed. So the idle time and the villager kill. Very nice to see. And I know these range circles don't look that beautiful. But it is what we kind of need. And... what? Oh, come on. Well, I don't know what happened. Let me check spectator dashboard. The game's gone. McLuffy resigned. I guess McLuffy resigned. What? Okay. Yeah, good game. Good game. So, yeah, that was the game. That's not going on YouTube.